Hi, I'm Lisa Marie, and welcome to my channel, Living My Best Life. I love to do videos on interesting topics, DIY, crafts, quizzes, anything. We can live our best life doing whatever makes us happy. I hope you'll join me. Hi friends, today I'm going to do my August garden update and then a little DIY at the end that's super easy and fun. So we'll just start off walking into the garden. Of course, there are the 3 pups just ready to greet me, always wanting to see what I'm doing and trying to escape. So we had to get them back inside, and now I can go ahead and show you where things stand. Now, not so great, but I'll show you the successes and the failures just for full disclosure. And of course, the 3 of them needed their screen time, so there they go. They're 2 seconds of fame. The first thing I'm going to show you is the strawberries, and actually this must be the right time of year because they just keep coming in, and so every few days we get a little batch of strawberries. They're really yummy too. And this is my lavender plant, not doing too good. Funny story, that's what was supposed to be tomato, and I put the cage over it and it's just weeds. The carrots are still there. I've got another little flower pot that really didn't take off. I tried to replant it. You know, that chocolate mint is still going strong. Cannot complain about that one. Huge success. The chives are doing good. The oregano's still going. Not as good though. And then my peppers, they're there. So there's one, it looks like it, I don't know if it's going to be green or red. There's definitely a red one. And then I've even got in the back, of course, little dogs wanting to eat peppers, which I think they'd regret. But in the back here, I've got a yellow one. And so that's a success. I mean, you know, hey, a couple peppers here, that's okay. The squash, zucchini, and cucumber, nothing. I think they probably would have done better out of a container. And then my green onions, there were so many, and they just kind of little by little fizzled, so there's just a few left. Bummer. My ferns are going strong, cannot complain, and the birds are eating the birdseed, especially the cardinals, which we love to watch. The male ones are gorgeous with the beautiful red bodies. And it's really hard to kill a fern, so I'm not going to pat myself on the back for that. I learned so much though. And honestly, I probably won't do an update in September because there will be so little left to do. We start to get cold here. But I've learned a lot, and I'm going to put together a plan of action for next year, and I'm really excited for that. So just one last little view so you can see what it looks like before everything dries up and gets brown. And the one last thing I wanted to show you is what I have inside. I was trying some avocados. One that I didn't peel on the left is doing great, and the one on the right that I did peel, not so good. And then the succulent I was given for Mother's Day by my husband is still going. So hey, I haven't peeled that. And now we're going to do a really easy, almost free craft, especially if you have the little things at home that you need. So you just need some paint, some paint brushes, 3 rocks from outside. I picked a big, a medium, and a small size, a stick from outside, and then a little bit of twine. So that's all you really need to do this. And what I basically did is I cleaned the rocks with the alcohol, and then I picked some colors. I used blue and black and white, and I started painting the design of a bird, and I looked online to find something, so I kind of had a guide. And while the paint started to dry there, I decided to create their little perches out of the jute on my stick. So I had something to glue them to, basically. And then I used my little ladybug to vacuum up all the spots. And then I went back to paint some more once the first color dried. And so now I'm just working on their little bodies. I'm telling you, they are going to be so cute when they're done. You just aren't going to believe how easy this is to do. And of course, I'm doing it in fast motion so that, you know, you guys don't fall asleep watching me paint rocks. How boring would that be? So I decided while the paint was drying again to go ahead and use the antique Waverly wax to stain the stick that I found. I decided to give it a little more interesting color. I wiped off the excess with a paper towel, and I decided to seal it with some polyurethane quick dry. And then I went back once the paint dried to go ahead and now do my black color where I outlined that white circle and just start working on some of the details here. And again, I'm looking at a picture, so I have something to kind of guide me. I wouldn't probably be able to do this that well freehanding without having something to look at. So it really helps to pick a bird face, kind of a cartoon looking face, and then use that as your guide. And again, I'm just filling in the detail, doing the eyes right now with the white. And in between each one, I have to let it dry so I don't smudge anything because it's such a small little working space. So while that's drying, I'm going to add a piece of the jute to hang this with and use some hot glue. So I'm just going to attach it to each end. And now back to the paint, and I'm back to the black again so I can do eyeballs and things like that, just the little details. I directed their eyes so they'd be looking at each other since they were like a little bird family. I just thought that would be kind of cute. And now I'm attaching the rocks to each of those perches, and in order to stabilize them, I cut little strips off of a popsicle stick and I'm gluing them to the back. And then I'm going to add one across the 3 individual ones just for additional stability, and then paint it blue so that you really don't even notice it. It just looks like the body of the little rock birds. And I'm telling you, I think they came out so cute. I can't believe how easy it was. A little detailed, but honestly, very easy. And if you weren't trying to be perfect, I mean, what a fun thing to do, even with the kids. Oh my gosh, look at them. Added a little greenery on the side and hung them. And I'm telling you right now, I think it's so stinking cute. I hope you guys like it. Let me know what you think. All the feels, the wave of emotion that hits you like a truck. And now you know, and you can be part of the conversation. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and definitely leave me a comment and let me know what you thought of the little craft. And if you're not subscribed, I invite you to do so. And I will see you next time. Bye.